Hello everyone, happy Thursday. I hope everyone's had a great day. I'm just going to flip my camera for you guys. There we go. Now to make sure everything is straight. Say hi when you get here. Welcome to Beck's Craftin' Spot. I am Becca. If you see that red live button, then I am live. I'm still here. You can talk to me in real time. If it's not there, it should say was live, and you're catching me on the replay. So just hashtag replay in the comments for me, so I know you're here and I can say hi and welcome you. I'm just gonna log into my computer so I can read the comments. I am blind, pretty much. I cannot see my phone when you hop on, so that's why I use my computer so I can read everybody's comment. And hopefully I don't miss anything, but just keep hollering at me. And then hopefully I'll be able to see your comment. But I just want to welcome everyone to the page. And hello, welcome in. So last night after the live ended, I've got my ball of wax heating up. It's still hard. I just got out here, but I did cut a bunch of the two colors pipe cleaners that I had that I was using last night. I cut those and got those ready so I wouldn't have to cut anymore. But last night I did not think of this until today. I did not even think about what I was going to do for the bunny tail. So I stopped back by Hobby Lobby today and I got these styrofoam eggs I'm going to cut in half, and I was going to bring out my vegetable cutter and I totally forgot to grab it. So I may be running back in to get that. I did receive, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell the difference, but I was thinking that these two were the same, but this is a tad, just a tad darker. So I don't even know if there's a point in using them, but maybe once they're on the bunny, maybe you'll see the difference. I don't know. But I'm going to go out while we're waiting, and this looks like it's pretty quick heating up. But I'm going to use underneath the bunny tail. It's usually a lot lighter, so I went, since I had to grab the styrofoam piece, I grabbed these because these are those fuzzy ones. I wish they had them in brown, but they don't. They just had them in the red, white, and green. But I'm going to use these white ones for the underneath side of the bunny tail. But how's your day been? Let me know where you're watching from. And we'll get started working on this. Hopefully we'll get it done tonight. And since this is white, I also kind of want to paint it too. I'm going to run inside real quick and grab that cutter. I'll be right back. back, I have this tool right here. It's a vegetable cutter from Pampered Chef. This one is rounded. They also have one that's straight that I use this one more than I do the other one. So once I find the other one, hopefully that is halfway and hopefully it's straight. I think one side's a little bit thicker than the other. I'll use the thicker side, but I can always use this one for another craft. And I'll take this back in the house. When I find the straight one, I'll bring it out here and I'll bring it out here and leave it for me to use. So I'm going to paint this. Well, first I'm going to mark on here. I kind of marked on here where that's going to go, so I don't, cover it up with pipe cleaners. Let me try to find, I'm going to try to find a brown that'll match. Whoops. I got stuff in my way. I can't turn my paint thing. Let's see here. I'm going to try to match this as best I can. This isn't exactly the same, the right color, but it's a folk art and it's called a, I'm glad you're here, Margaret, welcome. This is Honeycomb. It's a folk art paint. And I'm pretty sure that that folk art is from Hobby Lobby. And it's all dried out on the top. I'm just trying to get that big glob out so I don't have to mess with it. Looking for my baby wipes. I used to have a container, a plastic container, to keep them in, and I don't know where it's at. Okay, so I'm just gonna get and I have it all over the bottle too, so bear with me just a moment. Out of my way. I'm just gonna put the paint back here so it's not in my way, and hopefully I won't get anything in it. And I have my cup today, so I'm going to put some water in it just so I can rinse my brush out when I'm done. And I was going to stick a skewer in it so I didn't have to hold on to it, but I'm just painting this so the white doesn't show through. I'm not sure how they're going to look on here, so I just don't want the white showing through. This is going to be the tail, if you didn't hear me say that when I first started. Oh, does she? You'll have to let her watch it later on the replay. And this paint is soaking right into the styrofoam, so I need some more paint here. Oh, okay. Did she remind you to get on today? That's good. That makes up for the other day when you watched that movie. How's your guys' week been going? Has it been going good? I can't believe it's already Thursday. Just have a little bit left. And that should be all the paint I need. I'm gonna hold it with this baby wipe so I don't get it all over my fingers. Okay. So this is going to be the tail. And I've got it painted so it looks like, kind of like the cone. Not exactly, but just kind of. And I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these. I just got this brown today, so I haven't been able to cut any yet. I cut all these last night, a big bowl of them. So those are all ready. I just need to get some of these ready. I'm going to try to do like half of them. And last night I was cutting a few at a time, so hopefully... Did you? That's funny. Live and in color. Let me see something. Yeah, they're the same length. Yeah, they're the same length, but they are so close in color that you can tell them apart when they're separated, but when they're together, you can't really tell them apart. So that kind of stinks. But I thought last night that okay, so when you're making if you decide to create one of these for yourself, then I'm cutting the pipe cleaners are being cut 3 times. I'm a bad girl. I'm sorry, Topanga. I'm putting it back on. Does that make a difference? I'm attaching it to a new head or a new body. Does that make a difference? Hopefully it'll turn out cute. It doesn't. You're too funny, Topanga. It wasn't a real bunny. Does that make a difference? Topanga, are you ready for Easter? Laughing. Oh. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. You went to Fight Below? Where's that at? Stitch stuff with the noodle bowl. That sounds nice. It's your birthday. Easter's not on your birthday. What are you talking about? I'm not ready for birthdays to start yet. Oh, she got chalk for her birthday? When's your birthday? I thought your birthday was in May. Is it in April? It's in April, isn't it? Oh my goodness. May 2nd. So I still have time. That's over a month away. I can't believe it's already the end of March. Time just goes by too fast. Way too fast. Okay, I'm trying to get just this pile here done, and then we'll start putting them on. And I'm going to go back to putting 2 beiges on, and then I'll put one of the dark browns on. Your fake baby has to go to bed. Is your fake baby being bad? Is that why they have to go to bed? That's not fair. Your baby should be able to stay up. These things ain't even all the same length. Oh, it's her bedtime. Well, I guess. That's no fun. Let me know what you're crafting. Have you been making anything for Easter as far as Easter decorations or spring? If you're new here, I do have a VIP page. It's Beck's Craft and Spot VIP that you can post your pictures on of your crafts over there. I'd love to see them. I'm almost done. I only have one more pile left to cut after this one. I really hope I get this one done tonight, because I have a super cute craft I want to do tomorrow too. And I just thought that, I just remembered that I forgot to grab that floral wire again tonight. You're using Braxton's blanket for your baby because she's really sleepy. That's funny. You better put that baby to bed then. Okay, so now I've got all these cuts. I am ready to get started. So I'm just going to start putting these pieces on. I'm going to start with the beige. And I'm going to start over the top of the brown one. 2 beige and then this darker brown is what I'm going to do. And then I'll do 2 of the darker brown and 1 beige. And then we'll go back to what we did yesterday. Hi, Nick. How are ya? Thank you for hopping in. I'm making a bunny with pipe cleaners. Now, with the darker one up against the beige, I can tell that it's darker than the other one. So hopefully, once it's all done, you'll be able to see the difference, I mean, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. And this idea came from Erin over at Lizzie and Erin's, LizzieandErinsDesign.com, or design, I guess. But she made a doll at Christmas, and she got the idea off of someone she saw on TikTok doing the doll. So, but I thought of this probably back in December. I thought about doing the doll, but then I'm like, I bet I could do a rabbit or a bunny like that, and it would be really cute too. So that's good. Do you have any plans for Easter weekend? We've got all the shenanigans going on this weekend. All the kids are going to paint Easter eggs Friday night, and then Saturday I'll be making Oreo balls, and I think I'm going to try. I've never made one before, but I don't know why I've been craving a carrot cake, so I'm going to try to make carrot cake for our Easter dinner on Sunday, and then I'll be going to my daughter's Sunday. But I was gonna paint or color some Easter eggs, but I have a friend, my daughter's friend has chickens, and her eggs are they're amazing. The colors are amazing. And I told her, I said, if I could get some of your eggs, I wouldn't even have to color them. They're so pretty. I just boil them and put them in the basket. Or have the Easter Bunny put them in the basket, I mean. Sorry. See, here it is with the darker brown on it. Can you tell the difference? Now I'll hold, when I get it done, like when I get all the way up to the top, I'll hold it up closer so you can see it better. Topanga, are you having a fun week being out of school? I've got a lot of strings going on. Is that a yes from Topanga? She is having fun. That's good. I'm glad you're having a good week, baby. Let me hold it up close for you guys. See, this top one is a darker brown, and then these are lighter. It's starting to look cute though. Okay, so now I'm gonna do 2 of the dark browns and the beige. This is a tedious craft, but it's going to be super cute when it's done. You're just doing the same thing over and over again. I go with the glue again. I don't like glue on my fingers. It feels weird to me. I'm not sure how it's going to look when I put the tail on. It kind of is slanting right there by the tail. So I might have to fill some in after I put the tail on. I hope I have enough of these to finish this. You'd think I would, but you never know. If you've been watching every day this week, my normal days are Monday and Thursday, but I am on all this week just celebrating my 1-year page anniversary. I started my page last year on the 20th. If I was thinking, I would have done this last week, but for some reason I kept thinking that the 20th was this week. And then when I realized that it was last week, I'm like, well, it doesn't matter. I'll just go ahead and do it anyway. I'll just have to pay more attention next year and do it the week of. But I've had fun this week with you guys hanging out. I hope y'all have had a great time too. And the replays are always here, so if you find me later, you can still put hashtag replay in the comments, and I'll still welcome you or like your comment or something. You'll know that I know that you are here. If that makes sense. So I need 2 browns again. If you recreate this, try not to get so much paint. I'm not using paint. Try not to get so much glue on the ends, because it'll seep out between them and then you'll be able to see the glue when it dries. Just a FYI, because that's happening to me. Okay, so I'm back at the beige. And 2 browns. I need to also figure out where I want to, how far up I want to go, because I believe I'm going to have to cut the top down a little bit to put the head on. And I think I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to have more room to fill. Yeah. So these aren't really going on that even. And this time, this row, it didn't match up. I'm putting a beige on for the last one, and I started with the brown. But the tail's going to be here anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to doing 2 beiges and the light brown. I'm just going to keep going up until I can't go up any further. How's everyone doing? You still with me? One more beige. I have been having some headaches lately. That's been making me feel bad. I think my blood pressure's been messing with me. But whenever I take my blood pressure, it's always normal, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I've been getting really bad headaches is all I know. Do you? Are you on medication? I had my blood pressure tested a long time ago, but they haven't tested it lately. Not lately. That's good. I'm still picking at my fingers trying to get this glue off me. I think I've seen some crafters or creators wear like rubber gloves, like medical gloves. I wonder if that's why, because they don't like the feeling of the glue on them. But I wear those gloves all day long at work. I don't want to come home and have to wear them when I'm crafting. So I'll just deal with it. Oh, wow. That is scary. Really scary. My doctor wanted me to keep track, like take my blood pressure every morning when I wake up and write it down, keep track of it, and then send him pictures every couple of weeks. Well, when I got my blood pressure cuff thing, I was for a week and a half, 2 weeks, I was taking my blood pressure on my right arm, my right wrist, and it was like 200 and something over 100 and something or whatever, and I'm like, this is crazy. I'm not showing this to him. And then, I don't know, after a couple of weeks, I looked at the little tag on it, and the directions showed to use it on your left arm. So, I started using it on my left arm, and then it was like down around normal range, I guess. But I have a bad habit of forgetting to do it every day. So I write it down when I do it, but I haven't taken any pictures and sent them to him, because it's not like a 2 weeks worth. It's just randomly through the month. But I guess that's better than nothing. I thought that was funny. I'm getting more and more done. I think once I get up above the tail, when I get all the way up to here above the tail, I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and work on the tail and get it done. Wow, that's high, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to doing, I'm gonna do I don't know if I should mix the two browns together. I don't think I'm gonna mix the two browns together. That might be too much. What do you guys think? Should I do a row with the two browns together? Or I could do two dark browns, a light brown, and a beige. What do you guys think? Or should I just keep doing what I'm doing? Try what? The two dark browns and then a light brown and beige? All right, I've got it started. Looks pretty cute. The hardest part about this, I'm thinking, is gonna be doing the head. We're almost to this other side already. All right, we're almost to the other side here. Okay, now I'm going to do two beiges, a dark brown and a light brown. I feel like I'm going to run out of stems. I hope not. I keep seeing these clumps of glue on here, but I think I think they're pretty much all going to be covered up by the top layer. So I really only have to worry about the top part. I might be able to like tie a bow. Maybe I can, I have some fabric. I could probably tie like a little, make a little rag bow around around her neck. I guess it's a girl, I don't know. I hope you decide to make one of these. It's really fun, actually. Next week I'll be starting to do like everyday stuff. Everyday stuff, farmhouse stuff, primitives, farmhousey type things. Probably a lot of flowery things. Oh my goodness. I have an idea of something that I want to do, so look for that on Monday. I'll probably do it Monday. Unless I don't get this done. If I don't get this done, then I will finish it on Monday. Because I want to do that other project tomorrow. What time is it? It's already 8:30. I probably won't get this done. We'll probably be doing this on Monday. I'll probably hop off here about 9 o'clock, so that's another 30 minutes. But I do want to, get enough done to where we can put the tail on and get it done. So let me get to moving here. Because I need to finish the arms. I'm gonna put arms on it. The head has to go on, the tail has to go on, and then we'll decorate it up. And of course I want my bunny holding something, and I have an idea of that too. And I have to get something else for that. So I guess it's a good thing that I still have another night to work on it, because I need to grab something from the Dollar Tree, some yarn. No, it won't have legs. Because, I mean, the sides won't look right. I could probably put like 2 feet on it sticking out underneath it, but I thought I decided not to put legs or feet or anything on it. See, I could use these little biscuits and have them sticking out. Can you see that? But I'm not gonna put feet on it or legs or anything. Just the head and a tail and arms, or a tail and arms, I guess, and the head. Okay, so the way this is gonna go on here, I need to bring in the thing some more. So, and I still need to go up. Okay, so I'm gonna, the next row up, I'm gonna go ahead and put another row up. And see where we're at, because I'm gonna have to bring it in on both sides. So I'm gonna do 2 light browns, 1 dark brown and beige. Yeah. Light browns. I don't mind working on a craft after Easter anyway, because I feel like Easter was just way too early this year. Way too early. I'm going to try to speed up a little bit because I want to get at least this bottom half completely done tonight. Margaret, will you eat that cake if I make it? You'll try it. Well, I guess that's all I can ask, is that you at least try it. You'll eat the Oreo balls though, right? Those things are good, I know. I'm gonna have to write down everything that I need to make it. That way I know I'll have it. I need to go ahead and get it ordered, because I order my groceries and have them delivered. I've done that ever since I had my surgery and couldn't go to the grocery. Okay, I'm almost to the top of that circle. I think I'm going to do one more. I think one more row may get me just to the top of the circle. So I'm going to do one more row around, and then we'll do the tail, and then I'll hop off here. Okay, so I did the dark brown. Okay, I think we're right at the center, so I think I'm gonna start like I did on the bottom, and then I'll just do this again. I'll do this exact same thing going up the rest of the way. So I'm gonna start with the two beiges again. Two beige and a light brown is what we're doing. I think so. I think that's what the recipe calls for. I found it on Pinterest. There's a lady at a job that I used to work at. She made a really good carrot cake, and I thought about messaging her to see if I could get the recipe. But I don't know if she'll give it to me or not. I guess all she could say is no. There is a recipe on Pinterest I found that looks like it might have everything in it that she made it with, but I just don't know for sure without having hers. I've never made carrot cake before, but I mean, I'm sure I could do it. See, if I have any of these pieces left, I will hang on to them because, like in the fall, I could use them for centers of or even in the summer. During the summer, if I make sunflowers, I could use them for the centers of the sunflowers. Or I could just roll them up in like a pinwheel type thing. And they could just be swirled together and be circles like that. So don't throw your scraps away. Save them, because you never know what you could use them on next. You can still use them on something else. I didn't know I had anything that bugged me so much. I guess I know now, huh? I've almost got this row done. So after this row, I will be doing the 2 light browns with the 1 beige. And then, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and, I ended with 1 beige, but I'm going to go ahead and put the 2nd beige on just because I know I'm going to have to bring it in a little bit anyways, so. Okay. So we've got that much done. And I just thought that we could do this. We can make like pine trees with these, and it kind of reminds me of a pine cone. So it'd be pretty as a pine tree and decorated like a Christmas tree. So look for that to come in this Christmas. That'll be a cute project to do. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I know I need to bring 1 more in on this side, and then I'm going to have to do 2 or 3 in maybe 2 in. Okay, so I'm going to start filling in the sides here, so we know where it's going to need covered at. So I'm going to put one. I'm going to put this one on this side, and I really should do them from the bottom up, I guess, but so let's see. Dark brown. This is going to take a couple seconds to figure out here. I'm just going to stay in the same row and do both sides. This is going to take just a minute. light brown one I need to put on this side. I apologize. I didn't realize. This was going to take so long. The wall behind me, Aunt Alice, it took me about 4 or 5, maybe 6 months because I spent all of last spring. I'm making a bunny, and it's gonna take 3 days because I started it yesterday and I'm working on it now, and there's another project I want to do tomorrow, so I'm gonna be finishing it on Monday. But I'm not going up anymore tonight. I'm working on getting the tail done, and then before I get off here. So it's going to be a bunny. And here's his head. Part of his head. It's going to go on like this. And then these are, I'm going to make floppy long ears. And I'm going to cut the tip of this off probably. But I want to get the tail done tonight. And I'm having to bring it in. But as far as the wall, I used pallets and I had them taken apart. Thank you very much. I took the pallets apart, and then I spent all last spring and some of the early summer sanding all the pieces down. And then after I sanded all the pieces down, I had like 10 different colors. I think there's 10 different colors on all those pieces, and I have some left, but I did like 22 or 23 of each color. I painted 22 or 23 pieces of each color. Thank you. So let me get back to doing this. Let's see, so beige and light brown. I'm just bringing in the sides because the tail is not, I can't like put it up to the, it's not fitting flush against the cone, so I'm having to fill in, I'm having to bring in the pieces a little bit. Yeah, this is working, so a light brown and a dark brown. How are you feeling? The planer? What do you mean? Oh, the planer. Yeah. But it would have oh, that's understandable. The planer would have taken too much of the old ugly look away that I wanted to keep. Tommy suggested it and I told him no. Okay, so I have a piece here that I have an area that it's random and it doesn't fit to any sort of spot or row, so I just stuck one on there. It's fine. So that's filling in just fine. I just need to fill in this other side over here. And then we'll be all good. I can get this together, or I can get this tail done tonight. And then we'll finish this up on Monday, because I have a super cute idea that I'm going to recreate. And I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. So just be here at 7. I'm celebrating a year. March 20th was my year anniversary having my page. So I've been on every night this week because of that. If I was thinking, I would have done it last week, but I thought the 20th was this week for some reason. So let's see here. So I need another dark one. Light brown. I'm almost done with this. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. Okay, it fits just fine. Okay, so now we're going to work on the actual tail. And I'm just getting this glue off my fingers. I don't like it. Okay, I waited to cut these because I knew that I was just going to be using on the tail. And I don't know how many I'm going to need, but look how pretty these are. They're all fluffy. I got this pack from Hobby Lobby. And I wished it would have had if this would have had browns and tans in it, I would have used these for it. It would have been really pretty with these pipe cleaners. So I'm able to cut these in 3 times as well. And I'm just using these because you know how the underneath side of the tails are, well, on bunnies, I'm thinking of deer. Oh well. Should I just use these? Should I just make the whole tail white? I'm thinking of a deer's tail. Oh my goodness. Just make it all white, and doesn't matter that it's egg shaped. Should I use this one? Or should I cut this in half and use this. It's going to be a lot smaller if I use this, but I don't have a bigger round one. Should I wait till Monday and get a bigger round one? What do you guys think? Should it have an egg-shaped tail? Or does it even look egg-shaped on here? What do you guys think? Yes, yes, what? I don't know what yes and no mean. That's confusing. I'm just gonna maybe with this one, get a bigger round one. You don't think it'll? I thought maybe after I got all this on here, maybe it won't look. Well, I would want a bigger round one. Because it wouldn't, if I cut this in half, it's not going to stick out very far. Hold on, let me see if I can just make it flat on one side. No, that didn't work. That would probably be okay. Okay, I gotcha. Now I'm going to have to paint this one. You know what? I'm not painting it because with this being fluffy like this, it's not going to show anyway. I have these snips. Oh, you mean for this, to cut this? Yeah, I agree. You know, some crafters use electric knives, which I don't have one, so I guess it don't matter. Yeah. I just hope I have enough. I don't know how many white ones are in that pack. Yeah, a heated knife would be cool. I'd probably burn myself on it though. This is gonna be, oh my goodness, I should have cut them real small. I'm bending them down to like make them like half the size. That made it look like a peacock tail. Leave them alone. I think this looks better. Okay, I have to get some more out. Got the red and the green on them. And I've already put 3 on there, so I think I'm gonna cut maybe 5 this time to see. I don't remember how many I've cut so far. Yeah, I could, but I might as well just do it now while I'm working on it. Okay. Keep your trash out of the way so you don't glue anything to your project. And I'm just putting the glue on and then putting it on there, letting it set for a minute and then bending it over. This one right here will finish this outer circle. Let's see. We've got a good little tail started. I'm Going in for the second row. This is going to be super cute. No, I don't have any sponsors yet. No. I need to. I'll use my glue gun to attach this to the bunny. It's almost done. So I cut these I cut these 3 times. But if you don't want to, if you want it shorter and don't want to just bend it down, you can cut it again to make them like 1 inch long. And so you can cut it down more than what I did if you wanted to. So you'd be cutting it 6 times instead of just 3. I have one more spot on this row. And we just have the center right here. Super cute. I might have to cut one more stem to get this finished. Yeah, I need to do one more. Actually, I just cut it 3 times and got 4 pieces, so you'd cut it 7 times if you didn't want to bend it over. And oh my goodness, I guess I did need all of the stems that I pulled out, because I might have to, I think I'm going to run out again. I think I only need maybe 2 or 3 more pieces though. Maybe. I might have to use them all. You never know. Thank you, Aunt Alice. I appreciate that. I'm glad I decided to get the fuzzy ones. And I forgot about the tail until today, because I was thinking about the project, and all of a sudden a tail popped in my head. I'm like, I don't even have anything to make the tail out of. So I had to, oh, thank you. I have not always had a lot of patience. You can ask my kids. Oh, I need 1 or 2 more, so. So there's the bunny tail. See, I think that turned out perfect. So I'm just going to turn the heat gun on, let it get hot for, start warming up, and then Thank you, everyone. She graduates already. Oh my gosh. Wow, time flies. Wow. McKenna's the youngest, right? Or no, Malia's the youngest. McKenna's the older one. Wow. How's she doing? She excited? Is she excited to be able to graduate? Does she have any plans for after graduation? Good. Is she going to college? What does she want to be when she grows up? I haven't seen either one of them. Oh, really? Well, that'll be fun, kinda, maybe, depending on what part she goes to. I should have changed this battery when I first came out here. Let's try this again. I wish they'd pick somewhere else. Yeah, me too. Go to the Bahamas. What's Malia want to do when she after she graduates? Have Michelle put that, what is that, 360 app that you can track people with? You need to put that on Michelle's phone so you can keep track of what they're doing, where they're at. Life 360, that's what it's called. That way you can see where they're at least. I'm just waiting for my glue gun to heat up so we can attach the tail. And then we'll put this bunny to the side until Monday because there's a real cute craft, another bunny I want to do tomorrow. Oh, okay. Still in Indiana or somewhere else? Michigan? Just tell her not to. No. Here in Indiana then? What school is she going to go to? Still in Indy? Okay. All right, this thing is starting to work, so you forget the name of it, yeah. It's not quite ready, but it drips when it starts getting hot. I'm sorry, I should have turned this on a while ago. Hi, Dee Dee, if you're still here, welcome. Oh, you're not telling me nothing. You're older than me, and I still don't remember everything that I should, so. You're welcome. Let me see if this will stick. So far, so good. There's our little bunny butt. Ain't it cute? It don't even look like it's made out of pipe cleaners. Super cute. Let me show you up close the what we did today. Some of them are smashed from me just pushing on the body, but we're going to be raising these up when I get it all done anyway. So what do you think? Thank you. It's not done. We still have to do the upper part of the body and put the head on and the arms, but I'm going to be finishing this up on Monday because there's another craft that I already planned on doing tomorrow, so I want to get that done. But I am glad that you guys hung out with me today. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you on Monday. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I hope to see you tomorrow because it's the 5th day of my 1 week celebration because I've been on a year as of March 20th. So that's cool. And I just realized I used the styrofoam ball that I used for the butt was supposed to be for the head. So now I have a bag of them that I got from Amazon. So I need to replace, I needed a new one, so I'd have one for the head. But I'm going to be putting this inside the head, and then I'm going to fill it, I'm going to stuff around it with polyfill to fill out the face. But I have one of these, I glued one of these felt balls inside behind the nose. That way it would stick out a little bit, and then I'll put polyfill up inside here to make it more round. And then I'm going to put whiskers on it. I'll probably add stuff to the face, but I'm going to leave the face like this. But I'll put the pipe cleaners on the back of the head to cover the back of the head. But the front of it is going to just be this felt fabric. And hopefully it'll look good when I get it all together. And I'm going to make, I've got burlap. Hold on, I'm just going to show you guys what I'm going to do Monday. I've got this big piece of drop cloth. It's like painter's drop cloth. I'm probably going to use this for the back of the ear unless I use burlap. I don't know which one I want to use yet. But the inside of the ear is going to have this fabric right here. I thought this was really pretty. Good night, Margaret. But I am going to get off here. I will see you guys tomorrow around 7-ish o'clock, depending on what time I get home, because I do work a full-time job Monday through Friday. And see you later, Aunt Alice. Thank you very much. But I will recap all this and let you know where I got everything from on Monday after we get it done. But I just want to say thank you again. I appreciate you guys. If you come on and that live button isn't up there in the corner, you're on replay, so hashtag replay. Scatter the buttons for me. Let's get some new friends in here. And I just want to let you know that life's a garden, so go dig it. Bye-bye.